He would lie in wait for his poor victims in out-of-the-way places like meadows or by the pond. For he knew full well that his disgraceful behavior would earn him a punch on the nose.
Oke, hello, welcome back di Sip Malam Gaming.
So he only chose women who were alone as his victims. He may not have physically assaulted them, but punishment awaits.
Hari ini kita masih melanjutkan game KCD 2 ya. Masih panjang kayaknya ini game ya.
to suffer in the pillory for several days. Keep an eye out for lunatics and deviants like him. God's Lord and the Lord of the land.
Kita cek misi dulu. Talk to the captain. Kita balik lagi ke Sukdol. Tinggal ketemu sama si kapten. Ini misi yang kemarin ya, kita belum selesaiin. Sekarang kita lanjutin.
Good to see you.
God be with you.
Greetings, greetings. Nah, ini dia si Kapten Frenzel. About that thief you're after.
Another thing about that thief you're looking for.
Yes?
Kita jawab yang ini.
I heard he left for Prague.
Oh, how long has he been gone?
A few days. You won't catch him now.
Damn it, you're right, we won't. But try explaining that to those irate villagers.
Well, that's your concern now.
Thank you kindly.
Coba barangkali ada misi ya.
How's it going, Captain? Do you have any work for me?
Sehr interessant. I thought you were helping Siska.
What of it? So is there anything you need a hand with, Frenzel?
Zum Glück nicht. Nothing urgent. If you're looking for einen Fuschen, try your luck elsewhere.
Oke. Kita periksa map lagi ya. Biasanya suka bermunculan nih misi-misi baru. Sebentar. Biasanya di Miskowitz suka ada misi. Coba kita cek dulu ya. Mana sih Miskowitz? Sini nggak ada. Oke. Kayaknya kita ngambil misi yang di Kuttenberg nih, ada yang baru nih. Sebentar. Di mana ya? New activity, ini turnamen sih. Ini new quest. Bentar, new questnya di mana ini? Hangman's Halter Tavern. Nah ini nih, ini misi baru nih kemungkinan nih. Kita fast travel balik lagi ke Kuttenberg lagi. Ada apa nih?
Henry, I've got something for you.
Ya,
What is it you want?
You must be Henry.
Yes, I am.
I've got a message from Master Chenyek for you. Go and see him in the Ole as soon as you can.
What does he want?
I don't know. I was just told to find you and give you the message.
Ada surat katanya, coba. Dari Chenyek. Nah ini nih, ada misi baru di apa? Di guildnya mereka. Tapi kita ke sini dulu ya, ke Gutenberg yang ini dulu. Tempatnya ada di dekat kamar kita. Mungkin ini misi dari Catherine ya, mungkin ya. Ada di atas.
I apologize.
Sebentar. Sebelah sini.
So
Iya
what's
ini
it gonna be?
si Catherine.
You said you needed some help with something. What's going on?
Something's happened. A real mess. And I need help from someone reliable.
What is it?
When I was fishing around for information about Liechtenstein, I cast the net a bit too wide. And one of the servant girls I questioned was just found dead.
You think she was killed because of you?
I don't know. If I did, I wouldn't be asking you for help.
I'll help you. Tell me all about it. Who was this dead girl?
Her name was Alice. She was an ordinary, pretty girl. She worked as a maid. I heard they found her all hacked up, tossed somewhere by the town wall. Oh, folk in town are saying it was absolute slaughter. They took the body to the morgue by the St. Peter and St. Paul cemetery.
I'll go take a look at her. See if I can find anything.
I think that would be for the best. Though, I don't think it'll be a very pretty sight. You can ask the gravedigger for details. He'll know the most.
Coba kita cari informasi lebih banyak.
When did you last see the girl?
Around a week ago?
And did you notice anything suspicious about her?
Not at all. She was always cheerful, lively. She was looking forward to a dance. Though I'm afraid she won't be dancing ever again.
What was Alice trying to find out for you?
She always brought me the freshest gossip overheard from her master. And lately, what the other maids in town were saying.
And did you learn anything important from her? Something someone would kill her for?
That's the thing. All she brought me was gossip. Who was cheating on who wasn't going to confession, those sorts of things. So you'll have to figure out the rest for yourself.
What about your other girls? Are they all right?
Yes, fortunately. I'm careful enough to keep them pretty much in the dark about my plans. That's why Alice's death shocked me so much.
What are you going to do next?
I'd like to ask the others if they noticed anything suspicious. If someone is following them and the like, but
But you don't want to scare them.
I'm scared myself. For them. Maybe nobody knows about them yet. If someone was to follow me, I could give them away. And I can't risk that. I don't want anyone else to die because of me.
What if I go and see them?
They don't know you, Henry. You'd only scare them. I'll figure something out. In the meantime, find out everything you can about Alice.
Do you think there could be something bigger behind the murder?
I don't know. Maybe she just got caught up in something. But it's strange. Why would someone do her like that? That's the kind of thing you do when you want to send someone a message.
Why did you ask me in particular for help?
Because you're the only one I know here.
Aha.
But don't take it the wrong way. I'm actually glad it's you. you're pretty reliable. Not even Zhishka would be of much help to me here.
Thanks. I know everything I need.
Good. Go to that graveyard, talk to the gravedigger, and take a look at that poor girl's body. In the meantime, I'll try to find out more. Then we'll put it all together, and I'll be damned if we can't come up with something.
Oke. Suruh investigasi kematian anak perempuan. Nah, tapi sebelum sebelum lanjut misi, saya mau tidur dulu. Biar lebih terang kalau pagi, kalau malam gelap. Oke, kita turun dulu. Periksa misi dulu. Sebentar. Examine the body. Terus talk to the gravedigger about the body. Kita fast travel dulu, terus ke poin A dulu ya. Berurutan aja. Oke. Ke poin A dulu. Tuh warna ini ya. Warna kulitnya udah berubah tuh. Soalnya udah mati dia.
So, let's see what we have here. My God! Someone really did a number on her. Oh, they ripped open her entire belly. And they didn't stop there. There must have been buckets of blood. Jesus Christ. There's hardly any blood left in her. The place they found her must look like a slaughterhouse. I should go there and take a look. Her lips are bloody, but nothing more. Tongue still in place. But if he killed her for blabbing, I reckon he'd have cut out her tongue or something, wouldn't he? These are more like chops than cuts. Somebody must have taken a sword to her. Knife wounds would be smaller, and an axe would have made a bigger mess. But it couldn't have been a long sword. That would have been clumsy. It was something shorter and nimbler. God, that madman cut off both her breasts and bits of flesh. But what did he do with it all afterwards? Did he really keep all the pieces? Nobody could be that sick, could they? Her face is a little bruised and cut, but nobody cut her there. But she has a dark ring around her neck. Was she strangled? The murderer must have had pretty strong hands, and her hair is all matted with blood and hacked off. Don't even know what colour it was. Maybe there's something more to it. What if the murderer kept her hair like some kind of sick trophy? Just some scratches and bruises, that's all. The killer probably surprised her. She didn't even have time to defend herself. So, the murderer must have awfully strong hands, because he strangled her and left a dark ring around her neck. Then he took a short sword or saber and started hacking at her. She's missing parts of her torso, but they aren't by the body. He also cut off most of her hair.
Sebentar. Yang mana ya?
He cut off her breasts, but left her tongue, and left her lying there for all to see. To send a message, maybe? Or a warning? Only if it was a warning for telltales, he would have cut out her tongue or something, wouldn't he? I don't know why he killed her, but I don't think it's because of Catherine.
Oke. Coba kita tanya orang ini ya, barangkali dia tahu apa, ada info gitu loh.
What's the matter? Did you know her?
Alice. She was almost like a sister to me. We served together for years, in the same house. Why'd you ask? Who are you?
I'm trying to find out who did this to her. I'm afraid the killer might want to go after my friend as well.
Ah, I understand.
Who did you serve?
Our master is a local merchant. He is trying his hand at trading wine.
How did Alice get along with your master?
Fine. Just like with everyone. Our master is a bit strict, but he's fair.
What's his name? Can I speak to him?
Why? But you can't see him anyway. He's on a trade trip to Prague.
It occurred to me that maybe he could have done it.
He couldn't. He was gone when it happened. He hadn't been home in several weeks. And besides, why would he kill them others too? He never even knew them.
What others?
You haven't heard. A few girls, like our Alice, died before. All really pretty girls.
Do you know of any suitors she might have had?
I know she was seeing someone. Why?
I'd like to talk to him as well.
But I don't know who it was. Alice said he was rich and dressed nicely. But she promised him she'd never tell anyone his name.
And you never saw him?
No, never. I don't even know where she met with him.
Do you know what exactly happened to Alice?
No. Nobody saw or heard nothing. One day, she just didn't come home. And then I found her. Like this.
It's awful what they did to her.
She was such a pretty girl. And that beautiful brown hair of hers. And it didn't even leave that untouched. Who could have cut off her hair like that? And why? None of it makes sense.
So, I'll leave you to mourn in peace now.
Oke. Sebentar, buka apa ini? Dollmaker. Jangan diambil dulu. Bahaya nanti bisa dilaporin ke penjaga. Terus poin selanjutnya, talk to the gravedigger about the body. Kita tanyain ke ini ya, ke tukang gali kubur katanya. Ada di sini harusnya sih. Coba kita naik sini. Oh, ini rumahnya nih. Nah, masuknya dari mana? Oh, ini pintunya. Iya, tenang aja. Bukan mau maling kok, tenang aja. Ini nih, the gravedigger-nya nih. Namanya siapa? Frantisek.
Greetings. What brings you here so early in the morning?
Oh, ini sih bapak-bapak yang waktu itu gelut ya.
You must be the local gravedigger.
That's right. They call me František. At least them that can speak do.
Ini aneh, baru kenalan ya, padahal sebelumnya udah pernah ketemu gitu loh. Kenalan ulang gitu.
I'm Henry.
Greetings, Henry. What do you need?
That dead girl you have in the morgue. Alice.
You've seen her? Poor thing. Who could have done such a thing?
That's what I'm trying to find out. Do you know anything about her?
She's gone to meet her maker. What more do you want to know? You want to take away a piece of her? Well, you can't. Not a hair off her head, a bloody scrap of cloth or a thumb. You hear?
I don't want to take anything. I need to find something out.
Like what exactly?
Who killed her?
Why?
Ya, ya inilah alasannya ini tiga-tiganya benar ya. Alasannya tiga-tiganya benar. Yang pertama alasannya worry about my friend, khawatir dengan temannya, takut jadi korban lagi. Terus ini disuruh sama si Leipa kan menegakkan hukum gitu loh. Ini juga sama sih. I want justice gitu, menegakkan hukum. Yang jelas ya kita pilih yang ini. Sebenarnya tiga-tiganya benar, tapi saya pilih yang ini aja.
I'm worried something might happen to my friend.
That's true. She wasn't the first, and we can only pray that she'll be the last. It's true that Lumiere ain't shown no interest in her yet. I wouldn't expect that from him no more.
Who's this Lumiere? Another one of those gawkers and collectors?
No, no. He actually tried to help.
Help? How?
Well, he was investigating them others.
Right. You said she wasn't the first.
Aye. We had a couple of similar cases. Lumiere said they was all killed by the same murderer.
And how did he come to that conclusion?
How do I know? Best ask Lumiere yourself.
Do you remember how many girls were killed?
You mean you don't know nothing about it? Here, even the sparrows are squawking about it.
I haven't been in Kuttenberg very long.
I see. There's been one every few weeks for the past year.
Do you know where the last one got killed?
I heard some talk about it when they brought her here. But what do you want to do there?
Look for clues. Footprints, blood, anything.
That can help you.
That's worth a try.
I heard she was killed by the town walls, close to the Hole in the Wall, a dodgy tavern in the Hoprink neighborhood.
Thanks. What's this Lumiere got to do with this?
Well, like I told you, he used to work for the bailiff. I think he was a scribe.
A scribe keeps records in the Black Chronicle, though I've never heard of one doing his own investigations.
Well, the old bailiff wasn't all that interested in the common folk. But Lumiere, he was quite helpful. Folk heard about it and went to him with whatever was troubling them.
I'd like to speak with Lumiere. Do you know where I can find him?
At his home in Bohemia Street, that's near the church. You won't find him at the bailiff's no more. I don't know exactly why, though. Seems he had some quarrel with the bailiff.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
It's my pleasure, especially helping someone from the land of the living again. Actually, wait a mo. Speaking of the living, there's a girl what comes here and grieves over that dead maid. I think her name is Barbara.
I know. I've already spoken to her.
Aha. Good then. Lots of luck to you. Take care, sir.
Oke, sudah ada updatean misi, kita baca dulu. Nah, ada 2 poin ya. Go and see Lumiere sama go to the crime scene, optional. Kalau ada 2 kayak gini kita ambil yang optional dulu aja. Pergi ke crime scene, ke TKP lah bahasa ininya. Bahasa cepatnya kita ke TKP dulu. Ya udah kita fast travel dulu ke poin yang dekat TKP.
My respects.
Nah, coba periksa dulu di map. Lewatnya berarti ke sini ya. Oke. Kita langsung ke TKP. Gak ada jalan dari sini, jadi muter.
I'm telling you, cough up the fucking money.
Lokasinya di dekat tembok yang bolong itu depan. Oke. Wow, sebentar. Itu dia. Ini masih ada bekasnya loh. Tuh, darahnya.
This is the place. There's a lot of blood and some footprints. I'm not sure how much more I'll be able to find. Christ, that's a lot of blood. But after seeing what they did to the girl, I'm not surprised. I'm not sure I'll be able to find any remains. I wonder what happened to them. I can't make anything out of this. The whole town's been walking around here. There could have been one killer or a dozen. I'm surprised I haven't completely trampled out the blood. It's hard to make out, but I think I see some slashing from a blade.
Draw conclusion.
So, there's still a lot of blood left, but I expected even more. I found some faint blade marks. Either the others were trampled out, or someone skilled was wielding it. It didn't look to me like any remains were left lying around. No idea what he did with them. Did he keep them or throw them away?
Oke. Nih, darahnya banyak banget. Infonya yang berdasarkan apa ya? Berdasarkan yang info apa? Maaf. Ribet banget mau ngomong. Berdasarkan informasi yang udah Henry dapat, nih korbannya di apa ya? Dihabisinya pakai pedang gitu loh. Soalnya ada bekas sayatan pedang, katanya sih gitu, kurang lebih ya. Kita periksa misinya lagi. Go and see Lumir. Oh, ini mungkin ini termasuk apa ya, saksi gitu loh. Jadi kita ke si Lumir aja. Nyari orang namanya Lumir.
I'm sorry.
Oh, ini nih. Ini nih, dia lagi mabok dia.
Lumir?
Oh. Christ, my head. Not so loud.
I need to ask you something.
I said not so loud. I have a splitting headache.
Malam bang, gimana kabar bang? Baru nongol lagi.
Unless I'm willing to wait for him to sleep it off, I'll have to get him some kind of cure.
Apa kabar bang? Welcome back. Si Lumir kan lagi mabok ya. Kalau dikasih alkohol kayaknya makin deh. Jadi kita kasih potion aja.
This should sober him up.
Kasih apa ya? Coba info dulu. Oh, ini buat ini ya, buat menghilangkan hangover gitu. Kalau ini buat kesehatan. Ya udah, kita pilih yang ini aja buat ngilangin hangover. Ya, kita serahin ini.
Here. Drink up. Better?
What?
Bang, gimana kabar bang?
Who?
Sehat-sehat ya bang?
What are you doing here? Who are you?
My name is Henry.
And what do you want from me?
I'm trying to find out who killed a certain girl. And I was sent to you.
To me? What for?
Are you Lumir from the rat house? The scribe?
I used to be. Now I'm just Lumir the madman.
They say that about you. Why?
Because I was just on some wild goose chase. And what came of it?
Oh iya. Bang, maaf saya sambil makan ya bang. Ini nyemil bang, nyemil snack.
But I need your help.
If I were you, lad, I'd leave it be. You can't help that girl anymore anyway. You'll just end up hurting yourself.
Come now, Lumir.
Poor girls. Nobody was all that interested in it, except for me. We let it be in the end. We let a monster walk among us. No way. You can't solve this yourself.
Siap, ini lagi ada misi apa ya? Pembunuhan gitu loh. Ya, alasan paling logis ini sih yang kedua. We have to prevent any more killing tuh. Mencegah pembunuhan berikutnya.
I'm not doing it for myself. I'm afraid he might kill one of my friends.
A friend, eh? That's not good. Not good at all. I searched high and low. And what did I get out of it? Just mockery. What makes you think you can find out more than I did?
Boleh bang, nanti saya infoin bang. Mau tahu apanya dulu bang? Apa? Graphic card-nya atau RAM-nya? Nanti saya infoin. Oke. Kita pilih yang ini. Nothing is going to stop me.
Because I'm stubborn, and I don't have any other choice. I'll get to the truth no matter what.
You think that will suffice?
If not, I'd have been dead long ago. Bled out from a human arrow.
All right. Talk to me. Who was this dead girl?
Her name was Alice. She worked as a maid.
Kalau graphic card saya pakai RTX 3060 bang, yang 12 GB tuh bang.
What did she look like? What did he do to her?
I think that he
Pakai yang
strangled her
merek
first,
Gigabyte.
and then went at her with a longer blade and disemboweled her.
Did you notice the strangulation right away? It took me a while. Maybe you really will track him down.
Do you think it's the same murder?
Kalau
Counting
RAM-nya,
your girl,
RAM-nya
that
saya
makes 6
pakai
victims who were
2
first
kali ini
strangled
bang,
and
2
then
kali 8.
mutilated.
Jadi
If
total
it's not all the
16.
same person, they must be collaborating somehow.
This is the 6th one. How long has he been killing?
Probably about a year now. Sometimes it takes him months. Sometimes
Sebelumnya saya pakai ini malah bang, pakai RAM-nya itu 4 kali 8, jadi 32 GB. Tapi nggak tahu kenapa pakai RAM 4 slot itu kayak apa ya? Kurang lancar gitu bang. Lebih lancaran 2 kali ini loh bang, 2 kali 8 daripada 4 kali 8. Oh iya, makasih bang. Iya, thank you bang. Iya, ini PC rakitan udah berarti kurang lebih udah 4 tahun, Mbak. 4, maaf. Salah ngomong. Ngomongnya tahun maksudnya. PC rakitan tahun 2022 ini, Bang. Ya inilah apa? Masih ini gitu loh. Masih berfungsi gitu loh.
Why are you counting the missing girls?
because I think someone
Masih
killed
berfungsi ya. Kemarin ada
Just
trouble ya.
Did the dead girls have
Bisa
anything
sih
in common?
diperbaiki.
them. Aside from being pretty young girls with no proper family or background, no, I couldn't find much.
Do you think somebody is killing them because they're poor and nobody will miss them?
Certainly.
GTX kalau emang lancar ya kenapa enggak gitu loh.
But why does he even kill in the first
Selagi
place?
lancar mah nggak masalah. Mau GTX
Maybe
mau
he hates
RTX.
women. Damn it. I feel like I'm going in circles and can't get out.
What can you tell me about Yarka?
She wasn't the first.
Kalau
But thanks
apa
to her,
prosesornya tuh
people started
AMD
taking
Ryzen
interest.
berapa
She was
gitu
a
lupa
maid
saya.
in a German family.
AMD Ryzen berapa
By
gitu
all
tuh.
accounts, she was a pious, polite girl.
Bentar
She was
saya
orphaned
ini ya,
as a
saya cek
child.
di
The
HP.
priest from the church of St. Peter and Paul, Father Prokop, raised her. They found her body tossed behind a barn at the edge of town. She was cut all the way from her neck downwards. An awful sight to behold.
Did you have any suspects?
At first, I thought the son from that family did it. A murderer is usually someone close, you know. But then I changed my mind.
Why?
Well, for one,
Pakainya
I
AMD
remember the
Ryzen
two girls
5.
before her who ended up almost the same. Besides that, when I talked to the lad, he seemed he wasn't the least bit interested in Yarka. Then his mother told me that they threw her out a week before the murder because she was a harlot who stayed out till all hours of the night. That really surprised me, because Father Prokop had vouched for her good reputation. But who knows? Maybe he just didn't want to admit what had become of her.
What about Stanya?
She was an alehouse wench in a tavern of ill repute called the Hole in the Wall.
You said her body was never found. Maybe she just got out of town.
You have no idea how much I'd like to believe that. Only there was a lot of blood. Unfortunately, the investigation wasn't very successful. The Hole is a world of its own, and the people there aren't very forthcoming with information.
Did you suspect
Sekarang rakit
anybody?
PC mahal,
You
Bang.
could suspect every second man
RAM-nya
there.
mahal banget loh.
Those people have nothing but thievery and deceit in their eyes. The innkeeper, Mole, definitely knew Stanya, since she worked for him. But he isn't all that chatty either.
So if I want to learn anything more, I have to ask this mole in the hole.
Yeah, he still runs the place.
And what about that Zdena? You said her body was never found.
Exactly. But to tell the truth, nobody spent much time looking for it. Besides Alice, Zdena was the most recent victim. It's only been a few weeks since she went missing, but I suppose nobody wanted to do any more digging.
But if her body was never found, how do you know she was killed?
Because she was the same type as the other girls. Maybe the prettiest of them all. Young, beautiful. A real live one. Lively as the devil. She was a thief. A pickpocket. I never could pin it on her, though. She always found some way to get out of it.
Maybe she robbed
Waduh.
the wrong people.
Makasih
Had to get
banyak,
out
Bang.
of town.
Maybe. She had a partner in crime by the name of Strunad. Quite a number. He's always sitting in the hole, boozing. When I asked him about Zdena, he told me he'd rather rip his own tongue out than...
Berharap
Do you think he'd be more
semua
forthcoming with
komponen
He might
komputer
be.
saya aman, gak ada yang
You're not
rusak.
known all over town like
In
a
this
cat
economy, wah, kalau ada yang rusak
Worth a
bahaya.
try. Besides, it might still be fresh in his memory. That would be a great help.
And what about the other two victims?
It all started with them, though nobody did much about it at the time. The first one worked as a bathhouse maid. They called her Chestnut. She'd only been in town for a short while, and nobody really knew her. So I couldn't find out anything more. But the other one, Libushka, she was from Loretz. She was a maidservant, too. I also talked to her mother. She said she was really cheerful and outgoing. There were lots of suitors circling around her, but she refused them all. She knew she was pretty and knew she could do better than some farmhand.
You mean she wanted someone higher up?
That's what it sounded like. But her mother never found out who she had her eye on.
Interesting. I'll try to see what else I can find out from the mother. Where can I find her?
In the graveyard, lad. The poor woman died of grief. It's sad to say, but we can't help those two dead girls now. And they can't help us with our investigation either. There's nobody else left who could tell us anything about them.
Oke, kita cari informasi sebanyak-banyaknya.
Why were you looking into it? Who were those dead girls to you?
I don't know what people told you
Pemakaian
about me,
saya
but for many
rata-rata
long
sehari
years, I
2
was
jam sih,
scribe
Bang.
for
Nggak di
Gutenberg's bailiff.
full gitu, nggak di
Gutenberg
apa
is
ya,
a big city.
nggak diporsir
A lot of
banget.
people.
Saya
Silver,
kebanyakan
silver.
buka PC kalau malam
Mining
doang
it,
sebenarnya, pagi
smelting it,
sampai
sealing
sore nggak buka.
There's always something
Kalau malam aja, kalau streaming ini 2 jam, kadang 2 jam kurang, tapi lebih seringnya 2 jam
One
lebih.
rich man to another, settling their quarrels. Often trivial nonsense.
But there are more than just rich burgers and lords
Ya
in the city.
buka PC buat
Exactly.
ini doang, buat streaming
They're common
doang,
folk
sama
There's
sedikit
a lot more of them.
soal kerjaan,
Their
tapi
troubles are usually more serious.
kalau soal kerjaan
So when
kan
one of them came to the bailiff's
kebanyakan
one
ini ya,
time, and the bailiff
office
was running
dokumen
around
gitu, harusnya nggak berat ya.
I started to deal with it myself. I was pretty good at it too.
Behind the bailiff's back.
Not really. Andreas supported my activities until recently.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it. Sorry.
Did you have any suspects back then?
You can always find some suspect. I always dragged the most suspicious ones to the body in the morgue by force. And they threw up at the sight. Or fainted.
Couldn't it have just been an act?
Fainting? Vomiting? That's hard to act. I'd swear none of them did it.
Can you sum it all up for me?
We have 6 victims here. And I believe they were all murdered by the same killer. Unfortunately, we only know a little about the last 4. The most recent ones. By now, we won't learn anything about the first 2. Of the remaining 4, the first to be killed was the maidservant, Yarka. She was raised by Father Prokop from the Church of St. Peter and Paul. He should know the most about her. The next were Stanya and Zdena. Their bodies weren't found, but we assume they also became victims of the same murderer. They both hung around a tavern they called the Hole in the Wall. Stanya was an alehouse maid. and Zdenna a pickpocket. And the last victim is Alice now, also a maid. What they all have in common is that they were young, beautiful, and brunette.
Good. I know everything I need to know.
When you learn something more, stop by and see me. You've aroused a bit of hope in me, lad. I hope you won't disappoint me.
I'm sorry.
Oke, percakapannya lumayan panjang juga sama si orang tadi. Intinya, tadi saya nyimak sekilas ya, kalau nggak salah. Semua korbannya itu ada 6 ya. Kemungkinan pelakunya itu satu orang yang sama. Terus ciri-cirinya yaitu young, beautiful, muda, cantik, and brunette gitu. Rambutnya brunette. Sebentar. Kita cek lagi misinya. Nah, ini ada poin F, G, H. Yang F, try to find out what happened to Stanya, the L housemaid. Terus yang G-nya learn more about Zdenna, the thief fate. Yang hanya discover something about Yarka background. Kalau gitu kita ke yang paling dekat aja dulu, yang H. Itu by the way, harga RAM itu ngeri bang. Saya beli RAM 16 GB tahun 2023 awal kalau nggak salah. Harganya masih 750.000, sekarang udah 3 juta loh. Kan aneh gitu kalau barang barang keluaran lama harusnya kan semakin tahun semakin turun. Ini malah makin mahal, nggak ngerti deh. Gara-gara AI sih. Waktu tahun 2023 AI masih belum marak loh. Kita tanya ke siapa sih? Oh ini ya, orang ini.
Good day to you. What brings you here?
Father, I need to ask you a few questions.
I don't have time for theological discussions, my son.
That's not why I'm here. My name's Henry, and I wanted to ask about the murder that happened recently. Someone killed and gutted a young maidservant and left her body lying by the city walls. And I hear it's not the first time this has happened.
Another one murdered. May the Lord grant her eternal rest. Why is it you ask?
Sekarang yang mahal tuh ini ya, RAM sama SSD kalau nggak salah, yang lagi mahal sekarang.
Somebody is murdering maids here. We have to put an end to it.
Yes, but those poor souls are already at God's side, and revenge never...
I don't want revenge. I want to stop more killing. That's a better reason, isn't it?
True enough. What do you need to know?
One of the other victims was a girl named Yarka. But I reckon you know that, don't you? What can you tell me about her?
About Yarka? She was an ordinary girl. She served the von Groll family.
Where did you know Yarka from?
I knew her since she was a little girl. Knew her family.
And?
I was her uncle. When my brother and his wife died, I took care of her.
Who do you think killed her?
William, that pig of Satan. He gambles in the tavern on All Saints' Day and leads the locals astray. Yarka always went there to listen to music.
Iya bener bang, mahal banget sekarang.
Why do you think it was William? Do you have any evidence?
Evidence? He's a skirt chaser, a tool of Satan. He messes with poor girls' heads.
And does anyone else come to mind? No other man spoke with her?
No, absolutely not.
Ya, ya saya doain ya bang, mudah-mudahan kesampaian dapat PC yang super gitu, jauh lebih keren, lebih super, lebih cepat gitu, grafiknya lebih bagus gitu. Mudah-mudahan kesampaian bang. Semoga rezekinya banyak ya bang. Tenang aja, kalau ada kemauan sih kemungkinan jalannya dibuka nanti, tenang aja.
You raised her? A priest with a child?
Yes. Unfortunately, I'm not the first of the clergy to have a child on the side. But at least everyone knew Yarka wasn't my own daughter.
No offense, but how did you know what to do? Without a wife, without a family? I would have been lost.
I was a bit, son. When she was smaller, it was fine, but when she grew up a bit, maybe I was too hard on her.
How does that even work? Did you have her with you at the presbytery?
When she was small, I could. But when she grew up, she had to go. It wouldn't look right.
Why do you think you were too hard on her?
Yarko was an orphan, with no family, no possessions. Her only chance of a good life was a good upbringing. And then, a husband. But the more I led her in that direction, the more she resisted me.
You're well off, though.
Kalau
Can you
saya
provide for her?
kepengenan punya ini loh bang,
Even if
kepengenan
she
punya
had been
game
my
Spider-Man
very
itu loh, mahal banget.
More so.
Kalau murah sih
since
mungkin
she was my
bisa,
brother's.
tapi mahal
How
itu
come?
Spider-Man.
The church's property always remains the church's. They keep a close eye on that.
Nggak tahu kenapa game-game Sony mahal, padahal game apa ya? Game-game bagus dari Rockstar itu kayak GTA 5 RDR itu kalau diskon ya lumayan murah gitu, masih affordable. Kalau Sony udah di diskon tapi tetap aja mahal. Spider-Man sama Ghost of Tsushima itu mahal banget.
How did she rebel against you?
She wouldn't listen. She ran away. She ran around with all sorts. And how did it turn out? She died. And in sin. Such a disgrace.
Disgrace? What the devil are you talking about?
She was pregnant! Even if she had lived, what then? Nobody would want to marry her anymore.
Why don't you respect Lumiere?
That's my business. You needn't concern yourself about that. I
Ya,
won't
makanya
tell you
itu
anything.
game-game yang apa PlayStation eksklusif itu mahal. Yang murah itu game-game Sony itu yang saya punya itu ini Horizon Zero Dawn itu murah itu. Pas diskonnya tuh. Kebetulan murah. Sama saya punya Days Gone itu juga lumayan sih, lumayan murah sebenarnya. Waktu beli cuma 100.000 apa 150 ya kalau nggak salah. Kalau Spider-Man kan di diskon juga tetap aja 700, 600 mahal itu.
But this is important. Do I look like someone who's asking out of curiosity?
All right. Lumiere accused me of her murder.
What?
Yes. He slandered me in public.
And how... What happened then?
It turned out he was deranged. How could he even think such a thing? He's finished in Kuttenberg.
I've heard enough, Father. I'll be going.
Son, I'll give you some good advice.
Ah iya betul bang.
Don't listen to Lumiere.
Horizon
That man
Zero
has
Dawn
gone
itu keren bang.
completely mad.
Gamenya keren. Apa ya, grafiknya tuh keren banget loh. Apa battle sama robot-robot gitu tuh realistik. Realistik bukan realistik ya. Gimana ya? Ya pokoknya inilah apa, robotik, teknologi banget, pokoknya keren lah, intinya keren. Kayak ya keren robot-robotnya tuh, part robot-robotnya tuh. satisfying gitu kalau udah lawan robot-robot gede gitu.
Good to see you.
Greetings.
Master Guard.
Misinya kita ke sini.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next.
Nah, ini tavern kita ya. Suruh nanya ke sebentar. Nanya ke bukan L housemate. Tanya ke orang-orang yang ada di sini sama apa ini? Learn more about Zdena. Ya udah pokoknya kita tanyain ke orang ini nih, innkeeper mall.
Greetings, my friend.
Did Estanya work here?
Stanya. Maybe. It depends on who's asking.
My
Iya
name's
betul.
Henry.
Names
Yang
don't
Forbidden
interest
West
me.
kenapa saya
The
belum
main
mainin
thing
karena
is whether
mahal.
It's a good guest or a bad guest asking. What kind of guest are you, Henry?
God of War juga masih mahal.
I'm a good guest.
Really? Let's see. Do you know how to recognize a good guest?
By the fact he spends a lot of coin?
Aye. I like talking to them kind of guests. A lot. So, what'll it be, my good man?
Kalau saya sih pengen banget bisa punya game Spider-Man itu. Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man Miles Morales sama Spider-Man 2. Sama ini nih Wolverine nih yang mau apa? Yang mau rilis pengen banget punya. Tapi ya kalau memungkinkan aja lah.
What if I simply paid you and you tell me what I want to know?
Ask away.
I want to know if Stanya worked here.
She did. And she don't know more. What's it to you?
I heard she disappeared without a trace. So I'm trying to find out if anyone had anything to do with it.
It's possible. The chamber she was sleeping in here was totally ransacked. The door open. Everything emptied out. And Stanya was gone. All I found were bloody footprints.
Tell me something else.
First, you'll have another beer. Or is it time to pay?
What?
If you want to ask, you have to drink. Didn't you get that?
You're quite the extortionist.
I prefer to be called an enterprising man of trade. So, what'll it be?
Sebentar. Kita pakai ini dong.
I don't want to pay you any more. I think you could answer my questions directly and not always try to wheedle money out of me. That makes it look like you might have some motive for keeping me from finding out anything about that murder.
Nonsense. How could you think that? Come on. Ask me anything you want.
Did anybody see what actually happened when Stanya disappeared?
No, it was at night. Nobody saw or heard anything. The tavern tends to be empty at that hour. And you won't meet many people on the street, neither.
What was Stanya like? What can you tell me about her?
A bold woman. One has to be here. Everyone's ballsy here unless you nib it in the bud right away. She was hanging around a bard for a while. I don't know how close they were, but she also had another suitor.
Someone from the city?
No, a charcoal burner. I heard he was from somewhere in the, Verchlitz Valley. I think his name was Barton?
What do you know about that bard?
What about him? He's a minstrel, a skirt chaser. What more can I say? He called himself William. As far as I know, he plays in the Miners' Tavern in the evenings.
But sometimes he shows up here, too.
You think he might have been the one who...
Now that you mention it, he cleared out of town for a while and only came back not long ago. It could be him, all right. I know he met with some odd people and talked about God knows what, like bloody spies. Besides, you know what minstrels are like. Lasses just flock to them. And like they say, opportunity makes the thief.
Or in this case, a murderer. Apart from those men, did anyone else know Stanya? I mean, more intimately.
Well, I got bad news for you. She had 2 close friends, but you won't get much out of either of them.
Why?
One was hit by a cart, even before Stanya disappeared, and she died. And the other one got married and moved away.
How did Stanya's room look?
The door was wide open. Most of her things were gone, but some remained. And there was blood all over the place.
Blood? Was there a lot?
Not so much, really. More like hand or footprints. But they were near everywhere. If someone done her in, they definitely didn't do it in that chamber.
Where can I find this Barton?
I already told you. In the Verchlitz Valley.
Could you be a bit more precise?
I don't know that bloke at all. All I know is he's a charcoal burner. So if I was you, I'd look somewhere around the charcoal kilns.
That's all I need to know.
Oke. Di sekitaran sini masih ada info yang bisa kita gali ya. Nih, ke orang ini nih. Siapa nama ini? Sternad. I'm looking for someone named Sternad.
Are you Sternad? The one that went with Zdenna?
Who the fuck are you?
Just an ordinary bloke who has some questions.
Well then piss off. You won't get any answers here. All you're gonna get here is a kick in the teeth.
I think we can come to an agreement.
Why so rash? That kind of attitude will do you no favours. Let's make a deal. You tell me everything you know about Zdenna, and I'll make sure you're no worse for wear.
Ah. You're the lord what that whore robbed. Don't worry about it. She weren't nothing but a lying bitch.
So, if I understand correctly, we can make a deal?
For the right price, I'll tell you all I know.
Is this the right price?
You fucking bet it is. Ask away and I'll tell you everything.
Where can I find Zdenna?
Aye. That's what I like to fucking know too. Last time I saw her... Well, that'd be back when she managed to fleece you.
Yeah. Well, I'd like to find her.
I can well imagine. Well, she went to Ravstein Mill. It's quite a long ways away. She had some unfinished business with some bloke called Pine. Ain't nobody seen her since then.
What can you tell me about Zdenna?
What do you want to hear? I try to keep her out of trouble, but there's just no helping some women.
So you were taking care of her?
Well, just in front of the others. Other than that, she did what she wanted. Always made her mind up and did things her own way.
So you weren't too fond of her?
Not really, no. But she did have a knack for making coin.
Did she have any friends or lovers who'd know more? Did anybody come here to see her?
Who come to see that bitch? She was always off somewhere, seeing someone. Although, once...
Someone came to see her?
Well, aye. Some stuffed frock came here once. All old and decrepit. He said he had some job for her. That she should leave behind her sinful life and all that shit. But he left empty-handed. She told him to go to hell.
Do you know who that priest was?
Some fucking Prokop or Pravoslav or some such shit. But that reminds me, I saw her a couple of times with another bastard. That fucking bard, William.
And could she have run away with this bard, William?
With that lily-livered fop? Well, he ain't been seen in town for some time, but I think someone was out to get him. He still don't come here no more. He plucks that loot of his in the miners' tavern. The wee shit.
What do you know about this priest?
Not much. Seems they knew each other from before, and he had some job for her somewhere, serving as a maid or something. But she weren't stupid. She told him to fuck right off.
And did he go?
Aye, indeed. He didn't look like the kind of fella that would knock some sense into a woman. I think he just told her if she changed her mind to come and see him, or some shit like that.
And could she have changed her mind and gone to him? And that's why nobody's seen her?
No, no. She took off. I'm sure about that.
I've heard enough.
Oke. Panjang banget ngobrolnya. Sebentar, kita cek dulu. Ada FGI. Try to find out what happened to Stanya, the L housemaid. Di sini. Terus learn more about Sedena, the thief fate, sama question William the Minstrel. Kalau gitu kita ke poin I dulu yang paling dekat. Tapi tidur dulu. Save game dulu. Tidur dulu. Naik. Nah. Tidur dulu. Ya, sejam cukup deh. Kita ke si William dulu. Yang masih di area kota sini. Fast travel aja ke sini. Ke poin I. Masih bersih entry-nya. Mana si William itu? Oh, dia di tavern ya, di atas ya. Ada di sini. Oh, yang ini orangnya, Bart William ya. Kita duduk dulu. Terus ditanyain.
It's William, right? I need to talk to you.
What is it? Do we know each other? Do I owe you money?
My name's Henry. And no, we don't know each other, and you don't owe me money. But we do have something in common. We have a lot of mutual friends.
What? What do you want of me? I don't have to talk to you.
Mencurigakan.
Well, you don't have to, that's true. But you should. It's in your own best interest.
What are you talking about?
If you don't start giving me some answers right now, I reckon you'll end up begging in the streets. Because I'll break all your fingers, and you'll never play the lute again, you miserable minstrel.
What? No! Come on, I didn't do anything!
Stop whining and talk, or I'll be the one doing something to you.
Come on. All right then. Ask away.
Galak juga si Henry.
Did you know Alice?
I know a lot of Alice's. You have to be more specific.
The one they found dead somewhere below the town walls.
Oh, her.
What was that sound?
I didn't know her, but I heard about it.
Oh, so you're...
I heard she used to go to dances.
Yeah, and? I'm not the only musician in the city. I really didn't know her.
They say she had a rich young suitor. Do you know anything about that?
Me? Do I look rich to you? I get paid in food.
But you could at least pass yourself off as wealthy.
Or I could claim to be the Virgin Mary, but I doubt anyone would believe me.
And did you ever meet Yarka? It was a long time ago, but I heard she used to hang around you a lot. And Father Prokop didn't like it.
Oh, that one. Aye, she was very keen on my company for a while, but then she stopped coming.
Because somebody killed her.
I know what happened was a tragedy, but it wasn't my fault. She stopped talking to me long before that. Honest.
And did you know she was pregnant?
What? Yarka was... That's horrible. Who would kill a pregnant woman?
That's what I'd like to find out. What about the unwilling father-to-be? It wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
What? Mine? I never even got under her skirt. We just flirted a bit, and then she stopped coming by.
And can you tell me anything else about it?
I don't know anything. It was a long time ago. You said so yourself.
And I hear you knew Stanya.
Which one do you mean?
The alehouse wench from the hole. I heard you had something with her too.
Well, she batted her eyes at me a couple of times when I was still playing there. A nice girl, but I didn't know her much.
And the innkeeper Mole told me a different story. He said you were the one coming on to her.
Fine, we had a bit of fun together. But she was always the one who started it.
And aren't you just saying that because she left you?
Oh, come on! I could have any woman, if I wanted. The innkeeper must have got it mixed up. He's an old drunkard after all. If I was you, I wouldn't take him too seriously.
And what about Zdena? You knew her, right?
Do I know Zdena? As wild as the wind and always full of life. And those nimble fingers. You always had to check your purse around her.
Did she steal something from you?
A travelling minstrel doesn't have much to steal, but she was well aware of that. She was on the lookout for some better prey.
You don't happen to know who she wanted to rob?
There were lots. Anyone she thought was rich enough who let her ply her charms for a while. Like young von Groller. When he started coming here, she got to him right away. Said she was going to rob him blind. Far as I know, she didn't succeed. If she robbed a noble like von Groller, word would get around. Look, why are you asking me about all this? You don't seriously think I killed her, do you?
Well, you did know them all.
And? I'm surely not the only one.
That may be true. But everybody knows you're a skirt chaser, and they were all pretty girls. And now, they're dead.
But I had nothing to do with it!
Coba yang ini.
I don't believe a word you say, and I'll make certain you pay for your deeds.
You're out of your mind! I didn't do nothing to those girls. Nobody will believe you.
Nobody has to believe me. I'll take care of you myself.
Apa nih? Oke. Interviewnya sudah selesai. Kita cari petunjuk yang lain. Nah, Zdena di poin G, satunya di poin F. Kita ke G dulu deh. Ke Orlota dulu. Encounter, ada apa nih? Bandit lagi, bandit lagi. Hey, hey, awas, hati-hati, pakai heavy weapon. 1 per 1.
Go fuck yourself. What the?
Oke, awas. Oh, kita dibantuin. Dibantuin kita. Ha. Oke. Terus masih ada satu lagi. Ha. Ha.
Mercy, spare me.
better
call back that dog.
Oke. Ini siapa sih? Mercenary ya?
To the stocks with him.
Mercenary ya? Dibantuin, makasih loh pak.
Silly doggy.
Kita looting dulu. Uangnya aja. Seperti biasa uangnya aja. Satunya mana sih? Oh ini nih. Oke. Sama. Oh dia pergi. Makasih pak, udah dibantuin. Baik banget tuh si bapak. Kita lanjut misi ke Outlota. Henry sudah mulai lapar lagi. Kita makan dulu. Sama ini. Oke. Come on, Pebbles. Mana sih Pebbles? Oh, ini dia. Kita ke poin mana sih tadi tuh? Oh, ke G, poin G. Oke. Quick. Oke, dapat upgrade skill. Awas ada kolam, awas nyemplung. Turun terus upgrade skill dulu. Skillnya ada yang upgrade. Horsemanship. Kita pilih final stretch deh boleh. Terus ada skill apa lagi? Udah itu aja. Yang jelas kita cuci muka kan habis battle. Habis cuci muka biasa repair. Biar nanti nggak pada rusak itu peralatannya. Cobbler's kit udah. Kita ke poin G, tanya ke orang ini, namanya Pin.
Are you Pine?
I am.
Oh, dibacanya Pine.
I'm looking for his dinner.
Saya pikir
I
Pin.
don't know any Stenner.
Stonard said something different.
You're a friend of Sternard's, are you?
He had his whole life in front of him, and next thing you know, he's being buried.
God forbid. That's all I need. A friend like that bastard. But he was the only one who really knew Stenner.
You're right there. Stenner was always cursing him. He was as lazy as a pig, but always wanted his share.
So you knew Stenner? Can you tell me anything about her?
I know Stenner all right, but she ain't been here in some time. Why are you looking for her? What do you want from her?
I'm looking for a... Back in the city, they think she's either dead or run off somewhere. And you're the last person to see her before she went missing.
Kurva.
What can you tell me about Stenner?
She always had it hard. She lost her parents and her home as a child. She had to learn to take care of herself.
And what about Sternard? How does he fit into this?
Sternard was her guardian angel, as she used to say. If she hadn't been thieving with him, she probably would have ended up a whore. But by sharing with him, she could do what she wanted.
Uh-huh. I'm surprised she stuck with him as long as she did.
That's because she had a hideout somewhere nearby. That's why she'd come to me with her loot, before they taxed her on the spot. And the last time she was here, she said one more haul like this, and she'll be able to go wherever she wanted, to Prague or Vienna.
I heard she wanted to sell you some valuables. Is that true?
Oh, aye. She had a good haul. No rubbish.
Mostly jewelry, rings, one signet ring with a coat of arms and everything.
She left it all here. I paid her a pretty sum of coin. It was a good thing she had a basket with her. Otherwise, she couldn't have carried it all.
And what about that signet ring? Do you still have it?
She didn't sell me the ring. She wanted to keep it. Said it'd bring her luck someday.
Do you know what kind of luck she meant? Did you recognize the signet on the ring?
No, I didn't recognize that signet. But all the while, Dana was giggling to herself. I reckon she had her eye on another mark.
Where did she go next from here? You said she had a lot of coin on her.
That she did. She also had a feeling someone was following her. Someone on a horse.
Someone followed her on a horse from Kuttenberg. Did she say what he looked like?
She didn't. At first, she thought it was some wealthy lord out for a ride. But he held back. Never passed by her and...
And did you see him? Did he come all the way here?
No. But Zdena thought he would show. She even left her scarf here and paid some girl to walk around with it to make it look like she was still here.
And then where'd she go?
She wanted to go the back way, through the woods, so nobody could follow her. Past the woods is a road and a ford across a stream. Next to it is a huge boulder. When it rains, the water can rise fast. The road goes on to Kuttenberg.
Well, if it leads back to the road and there was really someone following her, I reckon if they saw she was long in returning, they could have waited for her at the ford, no?
Fuck! That's quite possible. I made a point of looking, but I didn't see any riders that day. So I forgot about it.
Is Denna's scarf? Do you still have it?
Aye. I wanted to give it back to her the next time she came.
Will you give it to me? I'll try having my dog track her down.
All the same to me. Here you go. But it's been a long time. I don't know if it will help.
And could it have been Father Prokop following her?
What do I know? If he has a horse and fancy clothes. But why would he do it?
I heard he wanted to find her an honest job, but she wasn't interested.
I don't know. She didn't say nothing about that.
And could it have been William?
And who would that be?
He's this bard she was seeing.
I don't know about that. I don't remember her mentioning nobody by that name.
Well, I'll go and check out that ford. Maybe I'll find something there.
I hope you don't. See you soon, my friend.
Oke. Lumayan lama juga ngobrolnya. Ini ada yang terdekat nih, learn more about Zdena, the thief's fate. Kita ke poin G. Pakai kuda kali ya.
There's nothing going on here.
Kirain ini yang punya penginapan. Oke. Naik kuda ke poin G. Nah, jadi dia bilang poin G-nya ada di sekitaran hutan katanya. Coba, udah dekat, jadi kita turun dulu dari kuda. Kita cek tempat ini di depan ada apa aja.
That has to be that ford Pint was talking about.
Wah, ada darah lagi di sini. Sebentar. Ke arah sana. Ini ada darah lagi. Apa nih?
This must be that basket of silver Zdena was carrying with her. She wouldn't have just left that here. But where did it come from? Maybe it
Sini
rolled down the
katanya.
hill?
Hei, itu dia ketemu. Udah mati orangnya.
Poor thing. She didn't get very far. Ugh, she's been lying here a long time. At first glance, this body isn't as mutilated as the others.
Katanya udah lumayan lama itu mayatnya di situ.
Unfortunately, I can't tell if somebody strangled her like the others. She's been lying here too long for that, but her head is smashed in. Either the murderer hit her with a rock or dashed her hard against the ground. She must have put up a fight. Or maybe he lost his patience.
Examine the torso.
Oh, she's all stuck to her clothes. They're torn up, but I don't see any cuts. The rips are odd. Like someone was looking for something. Oh, I can't make much out by now. But it seems as if the fingers on her right hand are broken. Did the murderer torture her? Or was he trying to get something out of her hand? Oh, my God. Oh, something fell out of her. A signet ring. Oh, that must be the one she stole. How did it get inside her? Did she swallow it herself? Or did the murderer shove it in there? Was she trying to hide it? Or was it punishment for stealing? Well, that's enough. But what does it all mean? I'd say she put up a decent fight, and the killer had to improvise, and that's about all I can find out. She's probably been lying here a few weeks, but that ring is a good lead.
Oke. Ini ada mayatnya si perempuan ini. Petunjuk berikutnya ada di poin F. Kalau bisa fast travel aja deh. Dari mana ya? Dari sini sih paling dekat. Dari Denmark. Nah, dari sini harusnya ngikutin jalan aja kali ya. Tapi sebentar. Kalau kita ngikutin jalan, kita ngelewatin ini nih, enemy camp. Mampir ke ke campnya musuh sebentar. Sambil saya setting arrow-nya dulu. Arrow-nya itu, oh udah bener. Sambil dikasih ini lagi ya, dikasih racun lagi arrow-nya. Kita pakai doll maker aja. Apply di mana dong? Nah ini piercing arrow nih. Mana sih? Mana sih piercing arrow-nya? Dah. Piercing arrow-nya, oh ini nih. Nah, pakainya ini piercing arrow-nya. Kebetulan lewat campnya musuh ya, kita datengin lah. Siapa tahu ada item keren gitu loh. Sebentar. Apa ini ya? Apa bisa diajak ngobrol mereka? Coba kita tanya.
This is our place.
Coba kita tanya.
I'll make short work of you. Calm down now. Nobody saw anything and I'm leaving. That's what I thought. Get the hell out.
Langsung diusir.
That's what I thought. And don't come back here. Scram. Right now. Get out of here.
Serang gak ya? Serang kali ya?
Attack! Come and help us!
Biarin mereka pada kena doll maker. Headshot. Shoot.
Watch out! He's got a dog!
Watch out.
You won't get away with that.
Enak juga pakai arrow. Harusnya dari dulu ya kita pakai arrow, nggak pakai bow. Shoot. Nggak kena. Shoot. Nggak kena lagi. Oke, sebentar. Shoot. Oke, nice. Amunisinya habis. Ambil arrow-nya. Apa ini? Kayak semacam jaket gitu ya. Ambil apple-nya sama Groschen-nya. Simpen dulu panahnya. Kita looting dulu. Kita looting dulu apple sama Groschen. Hei, ada kelinci. Ya. Masih ada satu lagi nih musuhnya, tapi udah mati. Ada jaket. Uangnya saja. Oke, kita looting-looting yang ada di sini. Lockpick hard. Ya, bolehlah. Sekalian upgrade skill juga. Lumayan keren-keren ini itemnya, tapi item kita jauh ini ya, lebih apa? Lebih keren lagi. Oh, ini mahal nih 1000. Ambil dah, pokoknya yang 1000 kita ambil. Ini 1300. Ini mahal juga 500 nih. Ini bolehlah. Yang enteng-enteng diambil. Groschen, blacksmith kit. Ya udah. Oke. Ternyata sudah mulai malam ini, jadi kita tidur dulu aja sampai pagi. Sampai jam 7 deh boleh. Oke, sebentar karena arrow-nya habis. Oh, masih ada sini. Masih ada 6 ya. Kita olesin lagi deh pakai doll maker. Biar musuhnya langsung lemes. Kayaknya nggak pakai doll maker deh, pakai band potion aja. Biar lebih mematikan. Oles ke arrow. Oke. Nah, ini bisa overweight karena ya ini item yang kita ambil. Kita pindahin ke kuda. Ada 2. Pindahin ke kuda sama ini juga nih. Coba poin misinya masih jauh nggak ya? Oh ya, sebentar, lupa. Mereka udah di looting belum sih? Saya lupa. Oh udah, oke. Ingatnya looting terus. Jauh nggak sih sebenarnya? Wah, lumayan jauh. Ya udah, kita pakai kuda. Ikutin jalan pakai kuda. Pakai kuda terus follow pet. Oke, percepat, sprint. Kayak ada jejak darah di sini. Sebentar. Mungkin belum ini kali ya, belum ke trigger misinya. Jadi kita tetap ke objektif awal.
Quick.
Whoa.
Kita cari info di sekitaran sini. Coba kita masuk, barangkali ada. Oh, private area. Barangkali ada orang-orang. Nah, ini nih, nanya mereka aja.
Good to see you, friend.
Tanya mereka aja. Oh, ini nggak bisa ditanya. Ini juga nggak bisa karena nggak ada item talk gitu. Sebentar, satu persatu kita datengin. Harusnya ada sekitaran sini sih. Coba saya baca ulang. Stanya, one of the missing girls, worked as an ale housemaid in tavern called the Hole in the Wall. She disappeared from her room where there were trash and blood. According to the innkeeper, Moll, she was known to hang around with charcoal burner named Barton. Maybe I can learn something more from him. Oke. Jadi ini camp camp para charcoal burner gitu. Nah, di sini ada orang namanya Barton yang tahu informasinya. Ah, ini nih. Pas banget ketemu.
I'm looking for someone named Stanya.
You're in a charcoal camp, fella. What would a woman be doing here?
But you know Stanya, don't you?
Aye. You could say that. Why?
I'm looking for the killer of a girl in town. And I heard that someone also tried to kill this Stanya.
That's true. She told me something like that. But that was a long time ago.
So you don't know what became of her?
I really don't know, mate. But even if I did know, how can I be sure you aren't that killer?
Ambil poin yang paling gede, yang 27.
Lumir himself, the Kuttenberg bailiff's former scribe, gave me the task. He was looking into her disappearance, and he sent me to find her.
Well, I don't know. I remember Lumir. He was all right. That's all true, but...
But what? What are you still brooding over?
You seem like the right man for a job like that. Sorry, but after all that happened to Stanya, I like to be careful.
So Stanya is here?
Aye. She's hiding with us. Since that thing happened, she's afraid to even go outside. I don't know what to do with her anymore.
Can I speak to her?
If it'll help you. She's hiding in that cottage, but be nice to her. She's in a bad way. She used to be such a gutsy girl. I'll be with you, good sir.
Oke. Suruh nanya ke Stanya langsung katanya. Dia ada di sekitaran sini. Kita masuk. Nah. Oh, ini dia.
Who are you? How did you find me? If you came here to finish what you started, I'm not afraid of you. I'll claw your eyes out.
Don't be afraid.
Halo, welcome.
Where to find you.
Barton sent you to me.
Welcome, Eggy,
What do you
welcome.
want from me?
Lumir thought you were dead. I was supposed to find out what happened to you.
Lumir? From the rat house? He sent you.
Exactly. Someone killed a girl in Kuttenberg. Lumir
Iya
thought
tahu,
it might be
Eggy,
connected
football
with you,
news.
So maybe you could help us find out who did it.
How can I help you when I haven't been in Kuttenberg since... I don't even know when.
You disappeared from the hole in the wall without saying goodbye. Without a word. What happened?
Someone attacked me when I was coming home from the baths one night. I managed to get away, but I was so afraid, I decided to run away from Kuttenberg.
Did you see who it was?
Not at all. I didn't see anything until he jumped out of the shadows and grabbed me around the neck. And he was terribly strong. I nearly blacked out right away.
And how did you manage to break free?
I had an empty pitcher in my hand, and I hit him with it. He howled and let me go, and I ran away.
Here? To the charcoal burners?
No, first to my room in the hole. But I was so scared there. I took what I could and ran. Here, to Barton.
Nanti dikabarin lagi ya, Gi. Nanti saya kabarin lagi, okay?
At first he was horrified, because I had cut myself on a shard from the pitcher and was all bloody. He's been hiding me here since then.
What was it like working in the hole?
Well, I earned a few Groschen, that I did. But I often had to grit my teeth.
How so?
Every single day I had to put up with their lewd remarks. Rich or poor, everyone wants to grope a girl. People, well, us girls have to watch out. We can't just put up with it. And sometimes we have to be tough. Especially in a place like the hole. But you can't overdo it either. That's no good.
How so?
Because if you smile at them nicely, then sometimes they leave a Groschen, or even two. You have to keep a balance. To look friendly, but unavailable.
You said that rich or poor, they all like to grope girls. Like who?
Truth be told, the hole isn't exactly a good place for a rich man, but young von Groll used to go there for a while.
Is that so? Did he talk to you?
He smiled at me a lot, so I smiled back, but beyond a few Groschen, there was nothing more to it. Then this thieving wench started hanging around him and... oh, it doesn't matter. But that servant of his didn't like it, tried to drive her away, and so the young lord stopped bringing him with him.
Von Groller had a servant with him?
Aye, a pudgy fella, well-dressed, but had a mean face. He never said a word or smiled, or even said thank you.
You walked home from the baths at night?
What's so odd about that?
Well, at night, the baths are...
Ah, right. I went there after closing. I always brought the girls a pitcher of wine or ale and took a bath while they drank it.
Ah. So that's why you had the empty pitcher you hit him with?
Right. I went there regularly. Every week.
The same way every time?
Aye, always the same way. The shortest one. I didn't want to stay out too long at night.
And who knew that you went by yourself to the baths?
Well, everyone from the tavern, I reckon. I didn't hide it.
Why didn't you go back to the hole?
Just to get murdered there? Are you mad? I'm never going back there. Not until they catch him.
How are you now?
I'm still awful scared. I can't fall asleep knowing that, and I can't even really leave the house.
Do you remember anything important about the attacker? What he looked like? What he was wearing?
I don't know anything. It was at night. He grabbed me from behind, and then I ran and never turned back.
And what about when you hit him? What did he do?
He let me go, and cursed.
Aha, and what did he say?
He said Scheiße, in German.
Kita pilih yang ini dong. Keep trying to remember.
Seems you're the only one to survive the killer's attack. I know it isn't easy for you to think about it, but try to remember something else about that moment, or when you were running away. Anything can help us, even if it seems insignificant.
I don't know. It's all like in a fog.
You were walking down the street. Did you notice anything before he attacked you?
No, nothing.
You didn't see anything or hear anything?
Actually, I knew the side street wasn't empty. I heard somebody talking, but when I looked, there was nobody there. So when somebody grabbed me, I completely froze.
Did you understand what they were talking about?
Not at all. But there were two voices. Two of them waiting for me there.
It's difficult, I understand. But I need you to think hard one more time. Aside from those voices and the empty street, what else do you remember?
I didn't hear him at all, and then he grabbed me.
And nothing else? Did he grab your hair?
Well, no. He grabbed me by the throat right away and squeezed, just for a moment. But I still had a big bruise round my neck for weeks. Barton said the man must have had a terribly strong grip, like a miner or swordsman.
Couldn't it have been that innkeeper then? You yourself said he's a pig.
Aye, when he drinks, he turns into a total bastard. All lewd remarks and groping fingers. The lecher. Only when I got to my room, I could hear him snoring. It couldn't have been him.
Couldn't it have been Father Prokop?
Father Prokop? I don't know him.
No, he's pretty old. He preaches in the Church of St. Peter and St. Paul.
I don't know him. And if he's an old man, how strong could his grip really be?
I heard William liked pretending to be a spy. Do you know anything about that?
Aye, I thought it pretty silly. A stupid trick to make himself seem more interesting. Though I reckon he's more likely to attract an ass-kicking than a woman.
I reckon that'll be all.
I'm sorry I'm not able to help you more.
You don't need to apologise. You didn't do anything wrong.
Thank you. Could I ask you for a favour?
If it's in my power.
When you catch that bastard, would you please let me know? So I can finally stop being afraid.
I'll stop by if I can.
See you soon, my friend.
Oke. Kita cek lagi misinya. Inform Lumir about the investigation. Oh, balik lagi ke si Lumir ya. Ya udah langsung aja. Fast travel Gutenberg. Langsung ke kota. Woi, ada serigala. Siap-siapin senjata. Awas. Ada serigala. Woi. Sudah makan korban serigalanya. Mut. Hajar Mut. Ha. Ha. Maaf nih, kayaknya si Mutnya nggak sengaja kena pedang. Sebentar. Ini korbannya ya. Tuh.
My God.
Tuh.
He's dead.
Ya ini Pak, ini nih Pak, gara-gara serigala ini nih Pak. Udah gitu doang. Langsung pergi. Oke. Kita coba cek uangnya. Lumayan. Kenapa katanya? Ada yang ngomong tadi, manggil-manggil kayaknya. Ya udah. Kita langsung ke ini, ke Gutenberg, ke kota. Kita kasih informasi ke si siapa namanya tuh? Lumir kalau nggak salah. Si Lumir. Ada di dalam rumah. Oh, ini dia nih. Malah kerja. Ini info loh, info.
I found out some interesting things about those murders. Just like you said.
That's wonderful news. But wait a while. I promised Catherine we'd wait for her.
You know Catherine?
She came to see me soon after you did, and started asking me questions. Just like you.
Will you send for her? So, we're all here.
I hope nobody else shows up. How did it go?
I reckon I've found out all I can.
And do you know who the murderer is?
Not exactly, but I have a few ideas.
I've asked around a bit, and I have my own suspicions.
Is that so? See, I was trying to recall some more details, and I had someone come to mind as well.
Oh, I didn't do all this for nothing, did I?
Well,
Well? Who do you suspect now?
Well, I'd say William did it. The minstrel.
You can't be serious. He's innocent.
Uh-huh. And who do you think it was?
Prokop. I'm sure of it.
No. Really? That's impossible. It couldn't have been him.
So I see we disagree. Too bad. We could have been done with it quickly.
Well, who do you think it was then?
I'm not entirely sure. First, I'll tell you what I found out, and then it might be easier for us.
Go on then. Starting with who?
Let's talk about Yarka, the one raised by Father Prokop.
What did you learn about her?
Prokop didn't just raise her out of the goodness of his heart. He was actually her uncle.
Really? But he still could have killed her.
His own relative?
Why not? He's a priest. I'm sure he knows the story of Cain and Abel.
Prokop also admitted that he didn't know how to handle her, and perhaps he was too strict.
What do you expect from a Bible thumper? Man punishes and God forgives. It never occurs to them that if man didn't punish, God wouldn't have to forgive.
Well, maybe I wouldn't hold it against him. He really tried to make sure she was well taken care of. He wanted to find her a husband, too.
And did you learn who he found?
No. I think it fell apart when Yarka started rebelling. Yarka started working for the von Grolle family, where she remained until her death.
I was there to ask whether she'd given them any trouble, but they said she was always thorough and reliable.
Ah, so what's the story with von Grolls?
A very wealthy and important family. The mother is quite devout, known to spend a lot of time in prayer. Old von Grolle's been sick for years. Can't even get out of bed.
So, who runs affairs?
That would be young Hendel. They say he's quite successful.
Before her death, I heard she often went to dances.
There's nothing wrong or surprising about that. But maybe she found someone there.
Maybe. Prokop was convinced that she went to see William. That was actually the only name he mentioned.
That doesn't mean anything.
It means she had some relationship with William, or at least knew him.
And now, most importantly, Yarka was pregnant when they killed her.
I didn't know that. Do you know for sure? So they gutted her?
To make it impossible to tell she was pregnant? I wouldn't be surprised.
May God forgive us.
Do you know who she was pregnant with? Because if we know who the father is, we'll likely know who the killer is.
She didn't tell Prokop.
It had to be someone from those dances. Maybe William.
Prokop is convinced that she was murdered by that bard, William.
Huh. And I agree with him. I heard the daughters of important men come to see him. It even went so far he had to flee the city. And the moment he's back, there's another murder.
Really? But I found out you accused Prokop first, Lumir.
What? Why?
It doesn't matter. It was a mistake, and I paid for it.
And were you as sure then as you are now about William?
I don't think so. But he's a skirt chaser. If he got Yarka pregnant, then...
Perhaps. But why would he kill and mutilate her? He could have just run away.
But then he could never come back.
Why not? He could come back a year later, once things have died down, the child would be born, the shame forgotten, and nobody would bring it up again.
I suppose that makes sense. That's all I was able to find out.
You still found out more than I did.
But it's not enough. We still don't know who the killer is.
But we can agree that she was killed because of her pregnancy, can't we?
Agreed. Somebody got rid of her to make sure nobody found out she was pregnant.
I'm sure William wanted...
William isn't the only man with a prick. And he certainly didn't use it to strangle her to death.
Such language. What are you trying to say?
that William isn't the only man in the city. It could have been anyone. And now we'll never find out.
I'm not saying it couldn't have been him. Though I don't think it was. It just seems foolish to only focus on him.
I suppose you're right. Let's forget it.
I managed to find Stanya.
Alive? You found her alive?
I did. Alive and well. Hiding with the charcoal burners.
So, she's not one of our victims?
She is. She just managed to escape the killer. She said she was attacked on her way home from the baths. She heard somebody talking in a side street, but it was empty. But when she walked by, someone grabbed her by the throat and started strangling her.
And how did she manage to get away?
She was holding an empty pitcher, and she smashed the killer in the face with it. He either got startled or hurt, but he let her go.
Did she get a look at him? Did she take his eye out or something?
No, she didn't stop to find out. Just ran. Which is probably why she survived.
And what about the blood in the bedroom?
She cut her hand on the broken pitcher. She didn't stay in her room for long. She was still so scared that she grabbed her things and ran off to her beloved charcoal burner.
Wih, banyak banget percakapannya. Ya udah kita satu persatu lah jalani percakapannya.
She said she returned from the baths in the evening regularly, and somebody knew exactly which way she would take and where to wait for her.
You mean someone followed her beforehand to figure out where to ambush her?
Who knew that she went to the baths?
Apparently everyone in the tavern. She didn't hide the fact. She also said she was sure it wasn't Mole. He may be a pig, but the evening she ran home, he was in bed snoring. Well, according to Stanya, the murderer had a terribly strong grip. Her neck was bruised for almost a month.
Doesn't almost every man have a strong grip?
Depending on what they take in hand every day. A tankard, a quill, or a hammer.
Except none of our suspects are miners or blacksmiths, eh? According to Stanya, the murderer didn't say a word the entire time.
That's strange, right? I'd expect him to at least call her a whore.
The only word he uttered was when she smashed him in the face with the pitcher. He said Scheisse.
So, we're looking for a German?
Even I say Scheiße sometimes, and I'm not German.
Besides that, she also recalled hearing two voices in the alley. Someone was talking to the killer.
So we have a witness. Now, just to find him.
Or an accomplice. If I remember correctly, the other one must have seen the whole thing, right? And he didn't go to report it.
I asked Stanya if she knew Prokop. She said no.
Maybe she just doesn't remember him. Or he gave a different name, or...
I don't think Father Prokop is the type to frequent the worst tavern in Kuttenberg.
Stanya admitted that she knows William. He flirted with her and tried to get to know her better, but nothing came of it.
And that's probably why I wanted to kill her. And likely rape her before that.
Well, perhaps, but Stanya doesn't think so. She's sure it wasn't William, and no matter what they say about him, in her eyes he's a good lad. And that's all that Stanya told me.
I'm so glad that girl is alive.
Me too. At least someone's had a little luck. Does she want to come back, or will she stay with the charcoal burners?
I don't think she'll come back. She's so scared now they'll come back for her, she doesn't even leave the house. I managed to find Zdena.
You found her? Is she alive too?
No. Unfortunately, she's dead.
And where did you find her?
Pretty far away. Near the mill she used to sell things at. Someone caught her in the forest when she was coming home with a load of coin and killed her. I reckon she put up a hell of a fight. So the killer got nervous and ended things quickly.
So he didn't strangle or mutilate her?
She'd been lying in the woods for a long time, so I couldn't really tell. But he definitely didn't hack her up like the others. Judging by what her accomplice said, she robbed someone good. She had so much jewelry on her, she could hardly carry it. And what's odd is when she was murdered, the killer left her basket of valuables behind.
So I reckon he didn't kill her for the money.
She said someone followed her on horseback from Kuttenberg. She tried to lose him, but apparently wasn't able to.
On horseback? I don't suppose she described him, did she?
Only as a wealthy type who never got too close.
That doesn't fit in with the previous murders.
Father Prokop came looking for his Dana and nearly cursed her on the spot.
What did he have in common with a thief?
He had also looked after her, but unlike Yarka, she ended up on the street, and he took it badly. Zdena tried to rob young von Grolle. It's possible she succeeded.
Von Grolle? Yarka worked for them, didn't she?
That whole family is suspicious.
Assumptions. Nothing more.
I'd say it's pretty obvious. Why else would I have found that ring on her?
They just left the ring by her body. That's odd, isn't it?
It wasn't by her body. It was inside of it. I don't know if she swallowed it herself or someone shoved it in her.
That's awful. But I can't say it surprises me.
My mouth is starting to hurt from all this blabbering.
So are my ears and head.
Come now, we're nearly there. We just need to find our suspect. So, Henry, who do you think did it?
Yang ini? Maybe?
I suspect one of the von Grolles.
What leads you to think that?
Are you sure it wasn't William?
Yarka was their maidservant until she started rebelling, right?
Yes. Do you think she was rebelling because of someone in particular?
Perhaps the young lord?
That's possible.
Alice had a young and wealthy suitor, and young von Grolle fits both descriptions.
True, true.
We could be getting somewhere.
Yarka was pregnant, and if the father was young von Grolle, it would make sense if he got rid of her.
Sakura, you're right.
But William could have fucked her too. Just saying.
Zdena was followed by someone on a horse. Von Grolle could afford a horse.
That's not so sure, is it? And maybe the horse was stolen or borrowed.
But it certainly worsens the case for him. That much is true.
Yang ini mungkin.
Zdena robbed von Grolle.
That's true.
It's all coming together, isn't it?
And that's all I can pin on him.
So, do we agree that it was young Von Groll?
Well, old von Grolle can't do much now, can he?
So do we really agree that our most likely suspect is young von Grolle?
Aye. I agree.
I don't have a problem with it. Little rich boys are capable of anything. But what are we gonna do about it? Our suspicions aren't enough.
They'll just laugh at us without something more tangible.
So, you want to search their house?
There's nothing else we can do. There must be a clever way to do it.
We have to find some evidence. None of our conjecture is enough. What will we do?
You could sneak in there.
Or break in.
Catherine, that's not necessary. The young lad wants to learn swordsmanship, and the old one is sick and always calling for a physician.
So I can either pretend to be a sawbones or a swordsman, or break in? That's a lot of options.
You're a clever lad. You'll figure it
Halo
out.
bang, welcome back bang, apa kabar? Oke. Kita sudah dapat informasi baru. Kita keluar dulu. Welcome bang. Welcome to my channel. Apa kabar? Kita cuci muka dulu. Nah, ini dia, cuci muka dulu. Coba cek lagi misinya. Halo bang, welcome bang. Apa kabar juga? Infiltrate the house. Terus examine young von Groll's room katanya. Bisa sih infiltrate, tapi posisinya harus malam ini, nggak bisa kalau siang-siang begini. Harus dilakukan malam hari. Kalau mau infiltrate harus malam ya. Rumahnya itu, ya ini rumahnya. Ini rumahnya, jadi kita nyalain obor dulu. Tunggu sampai jam 24 ya boleh. Halo Bang, welcome to my channel Bang. Halo, halo. Oke, sudah malam hari, sudah megang obor. Sekarang kita ganti kostum ke kostum maling. Matiin obor. Matiin obor. Kita lockpick dulu.
You shouldn't be walking around without a light.
Ada orang ya ternyata. Sebentar. Kita lockpick lagi.
If a guard sees you sneaking around without what are you poking around that door for, eh?
Udah jam tengah malam gini masih banyak orang. Jadi kita majuin 1 jam lagi ke depan sampai jam 1. Masih banyak orang di kotanya. Padahal udah ngambil waktu tengah malam loh. Oke, harusnya ini aman ya. Matiin obor dulu. Sneaking. Sambil crouch gitu. Jangan sambil berdiri nanti ketahuan. Oke. Ayo dikit lagi. Sudah di unlock. Kita buka pintunya. Tutup. Nah, kita save dulu biar aman. Nanti kalau ada something wrong mundurnya nggak terlalu jauh ya. Kita datangin poin L dulu. Oh, lockpick very hard. Sebentar, nah. Ayo terus, putar terus. Nah. Oh, ini ada yang tidur. Kita rob dulu. Barangkali ada info. Oke, poin K ada di atas ya. Coba kita rob lagi. Ambil biasa, kunci sama uang. Coba ke atas nyari eviden. Nah, sudah di kamar untuk investigasi ya. Ada orangnya nggak sih? Oh ada. Kita rob dulu. Oke. Ambil Groschen sama uangnya biasa. Kita looting dulu. Sebentar. Cari buktinya. Coba yang ini. Kosong. Tinggal 1 petinya yang ini. Kalau yang ini nggak bisa dibuka nih. Ya udah, mau gimana lagi, kita lockpick sebelahnya pemilik rumah gitu loh.
What the hell? That's hair.
Okay.
Why are you rummaging
All
around
kinds
over
of
there?
brown.
You
Ketahuan.
dirty thief?
I bet it.
Get over here.
Ketahuan. Kita keluar dulu. Kita keluar dulu. Hei. Hei, ngajak berantem dia. Sebentar. Surrender.
Your goose is cooked, scum. Now you'll pay for all your thievery. And you have a lot to atone for.
Kita pilih. Nah, do you know who I am?
Please, look at me. Do I look like a dishonest man? This is all just a misunderstanding.
Oh, I apologize, my lord. I must have made a mistake. Let's just forget about this. That's that.
Nah,
Now off you go.
bisa diselesaikan.
I'm watching you.
Iya. Kita ganti kostum dulu. Sama ada updatean misi ya. Nah, talk to Lumir. Tunggu sampai pagi. Kenapa jadi kriminal ini?
I need to discuss that visit to the Von Grollers.
Excellent. Let's find Catherine. You can tell us everything.
I think we were right. Something seriously fishy there.
Well, don't keep us in suspense. What did you find out?
You found something there, didn't you? Evidence?
I certainly did.
Crossbow nggak ada, Bang.
Lord's room.
What was it?
Adanya bow aja.
He had it in a chest in his room.
Terus kayak rifle pun nggak ada, rifle nggak
all a
ada.
bit different. They're definitely from those murdered girls.
Hair? But that's not enough. That definitely
Cuma
won't
ada
suffice as
ini
proof.
doang,
Why
apa
wouldn't
range
it?
weaponnya cuma
He
ada bow
took
doang.
them as a keepsake from the dead girls, as a trophy. It was him.
But nobody will believe us. We need more than just hair. A bloody dress or the murder weapon.
And to be honest, I don't think we're going to find anything like that. They're pretty careful to cover their tracks.
Cuma ada bow aja,
We're
Bang.
fucked. If we at least had a witness.
And what about 3 witnesses at once?
Where are you going to find 3 witnesses when you don't even have one?
I don't yet, but... Look, we're almost certain young Hendel did it. So what if we set a trap and catch him in the act?
And how do you want to do that? I mean, we don't
Ya,
know
betul,
who's
Bang.
planning
Di
the murder
KCD
next.
2 ada, Bang.
Someone up.
Baru.
Some brunette.
You want to sacrifice some poor girl?
No, nobody's going to get hurt. We'll be keeping our eye on her the whole time.
The only one I can think of is Stanya. And I highly doubt that she'd want to risk her life again.
She won't have to. I'll do it.
But you haven't had anything to do with him. He'll see through it immediately. It'll fail.
We'll wait until the lad's out of the house. Maybe we'll dress Catherine up a bit, and she'll go asking for the young lord, father of her child. When Hendel comes home and hears what happened, he'll come looking for her to fix things up.
I'll cause such a scene, they'll be talking about it for years. Then we'll tell them where he can find me, and we've got him.
If you say so. But where can we do it? We can't do it here. They'd figure it out pretty quick.
We can use one of the rooms here in the tavern. It has only one way out. You'll be hiding across the way, and jump out at the right moment. I repeat, at the right moment.
Don't worry, we won't take our eyes off you.
Where's Hendel? I need to talk to him! Do you hear me? I have to talk to him about our wedding. I won't be left alone with his child.
What are you screeching about, you ninny? There's no Hendel here. Certainly not for the likes of you.
Do you hear that, folks? He fucks me from all sides! Gets me with child, and now he doesn't want to know me! Get rid of her! Disgrace! Oh, so a poor woman has to suffer because of a man's lust? As if it wasn't already bad enough before.
What lies are you spouting, you strumpet? Goodman Hendel never laid eyes on you. Besides, you're too old for him. Nobody will believe your lies.
Old am I? He came to me himself because he wanted a mature woman to breed with. And he never even pulled it out. And he filled me up like a wineskin. Suit yourself. I'll give you some time to think it over. But either you come up with an offer of marriage by evening, or first thing in the morning I'll go to the bailiff. And I'll be damn sure to get justice from him. It's open.
I've come to talk with you.
Where's Hendel?
Hendel? You wanton whore! Debauching my son! A nanny goat like you! The others were at least young, but you! Christ, the trials I have to endure! A husband with both feet in the grave and a son who'll fuck anything with a hole in it. Slice her up so no one will recognize her, and in case what she says is true, gut her too.
Gutted, is it? Okay.
Nah lo.
Get that bitch, you fool!
Oke. Waktunya duel.
You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit!
Kena kan?
Before I finish you off, I have to ask, why the fuck did you kill them?
I'll tell you, but you aren't going to like it.
I'm listening.
Because it's the right thing to do.
What's right about murder?
All those whores had it coming.
You know that's not true. Stan you hardly knew Hendel, and you still tried to kill her. How many of the others had the same story?
Makasih banyak, Bang.
I saw it with my own two eyes, and not just me. He might have met the alehouse wench by
thank you,
chance, but they
Bang
weren't intimate
Terminator,
together.
makasih banyak.
The mistress was convinced they were meeting in
Terminator,
the evening.
maaf.
She might have been convinced, but that doesn't mean
Kami
she was
Mazu,
right.
sorry saya
That
salah
girl had a
baca.
sweetheart.
That's even worse.
Makasih banyak, Bang.
He surely wasn't a rich and important person like Master Hendel, and she would even cheat on our master with him. Disgusting.
Thank you, Bang. Sawernya makasih.
Confess then. How many of them did you kill altogether?
Not enough. There's always more who deserve it. They climb out of their holes like rats and infect respectable families. Just like that companion of yours. She certainly sins as much as she breeds, the lured whore.
Oh, you're completely mad. My God.
Don't take the Lord's name in vain. It's a deadly sin.
Then I suppose we'll be meeting in hell one day. It was all Mandalina's idea, wasn't it? She wanted them killed.
Can you blame her? That
Entah
first
kenapa
harlot
grafik saya
was
tadi.
already itching to become Mistress von Grole. That bastard of hers wasn't Hendel's anyway, but he was stupid that time. He'd have believed her. Now he knows very well, luckily, that they're all whores. He doesn't cry for them anymore.
A Mandolina just came to you like that, out of the blue, and you immediately obeyed her?
Well, one time she came to my chambers and she told me she knew very well that Yarka rejected me and that she'd started an affair with Master Hendel, while she was also spreading her legs for others in the evenings, and that she had to be punished before she brought misfortune on someone. And
Go on. I'm listening.
that she deserved to die for all her sins, and she was right.
Close your eyes. It'll soon be over.
I'll show you.
Ayo.
Ha!
Ha. Ayo. Oke. Kita ambil uangnya sama ikan deh boleh. Lumayan. Tinggal ketemu sama si Catherine. Tar.
No, Catherine.
Hey.
I have to take her to the...
Catherine, wait.
What should I wait for? I'm gonna cut that bitch's throat.
How dare you? Hands off, you heretical scum.
Shut up.
Oke. Kita pilih I have some more question for her.
Let her speak. I still don't understand what actually went on here. I have some questions for you.
I'll tell you nothing, you serpent. Nothing. You can't keep me here. Let me go. I'm a woman of worth.
If you won't speak now, then the executioner will loosen your tongue when your feet start burning. But why wait, right? I'll cut your ear off. Maybe both of them. All you need to talk is a tongue.
No! Let me go!
Coba kita gali informasi lebih lanjut lagi ya.
Why did you do it, for Christ's sake?
Don't blaspheme, you heathen.
Come on, answer him or it's gonna hurt.
My husband, he drank a lot, ran around with whores and didn't pray enough. And God punished him for it. I couldn't allow the same thing to happen to Hendel.
And why kill those girls? Why not just talk to him about it?
I tried, but he wouldn't listen to me. He told me he wanted to sow his wild oats before finding a wife.
So your own son didn't listen to you? And you started killing the girls who
seduced him and emboldened him with their brazenness? If they wanted to whore themselves out, they'll pay for it in hell. But there's no way they were going to drag my Hendel there with them.
And what about Hendel? Did he know what you were doing?
That I was taking care of his immortal soul and eliminating his temptation? Of course not. But one day he'll be grateful to me for it.
He's going to jump for joy. His mother a mad woman, and his servant a murderer.
Speak politely to me, you whore.
Henry, if you have any more questions, you'd better ask them quickly. I'm sorely tempted to finish this here and now.
And what about the hair in Hendel's chest? You're trying to tell me he wasn't involved, but he was keeping their hair?
Well, he kept asking about those whores of his. So we always brought him a lock of hair. We told him it was from them, as a parting gift.
Well, he didn't find that strange?
Out of sight, out of mind. He always found some new harlot anyway.
There was no blood where Alice was found. Where did you kill them?
That was up to Thaddeus. He told me something about an abandoned barn. I only told him to cut them up thoroughly.
Why?
Why? As a warning. So those whores knew what awaited them. To put the fear of God in them.
Do you realize you also killed girls who had nothing to do with Hendel?
That's not possible. I saw them all with my own two eyes, chatting with him and giggling.
And what about that alehouse wench?
That strumpet. I saw how she treated him. It's a damned shame she got away.
But she really had nothing to do with Hendel.
She wouldn't have smiled at him the way she did if she didn't want to fornicate with him. They all deserved it. Every single one. And better sooner than later. That trollop in our service even got herself with child. And she wanted to keep it. The slut.
And what about Zdenna? All she did was rob him, and you killed her anyway.
She fawned over him like all the others. He even gave her a ring, which she probably sold immediately. She deserved it. She was a thief, and stealing is a mortal sin.
I'd better stop asking questions.
Burn in hell, all of you.
What'll we do with her now?
Let's take her to the bailiff. She'll get justice there.
We don't have to go anywhere. I'll give her justice right here, right now.
But we can't do that. She has to go before the court. The law must be upheld.
Did you hear her? I mean, she hasn't got her head on straight. And what judgment will there be? She's from a wealthy family. Nothing will happen to her.
Don't you dare judge me. Only God can do that.
Shut your mouth, you sow. You judged and punished some random girls, and now you'll blaspheme like that?
Our Lord directed me. I did it through His will.
Do you hear that? And you want to let her live?
But that's not justice. It's murder. Henry, won't you say something?
I told you, don't you dare judge me. I am a servant of God.
Ya, gimana ya? Kalau dibunuh sekarang, kayaknya apa ya? Bukan wewenang hukumnya gitu loh. Mending kalau pilihan yang terbaik menurut saya sih yang bawah nih, we have to hand her over to the executioner. Jadi kita tangkap dulu, nanti terserah bagian penegak hukum lah mau dieksekusi atau gimana. Kan ini kota atau negara ini ada aturannya. Jadi saya pilih yang bawah.
Put away that knife, Catherine. We'll hand her over to the law.
Don't tell me you'd let her get away with it.
She's not going to get away with anything. She killed so many people. If she's lucky, they'll just hang her. If not, she'll be buried alive.
That's right. We caught her in the act, and she's confessed to us. They can't just let her go.
Of course they can. It's I scratch your back, you scratch mine. You'll see that all these rich burgher and lords have their own justice.
That won't happen. I guarantee you she...
You can't guarantee a thing. You're not the bailiff, and you won't be judging her.
She's right, though. We can't just let her out into the streets. She must be punished. And if not, then you can always go and pay her a visit, right? You know very well who she is.
All right then, you last of the righteous. Take that viper away, and may God protect you if they set her free.
Don't worry. I'll take her away.
Well, this was a lot stranger than I expected. Do you think we did the right thing?
I'm not sure of anything anymore. Not even myself. Can we just be quiet for a while?
All right.
As you wish. But still, it was damned odd.
Aye, that it was. Let's go and see Lumia. I wonder how he fared.
Oh, langsung ketemu sama si Lumir.
Tell us, Lumir. How did it turn out?
Did it end well? Oh, we're not going to get into trouble now, are we?
It ended well, and I didn't even tell anyone about you.
And how did it go? Did she try to blame it all on her dead servant?
Not at all. She started screaming how she hadn't done anything wrong. That those Czech whores deserved it.
Fucking shameless bitch. The nerve.
I think it's more likely she's gone mad from it all. No sane person would consider that a defense of their actions.
A sane person doesn't kill random women walking by.
Exactly. And what do they plan to do with her?
They're discussing it, and will surely continue to do so. Maybe they'll execute her, but more likely they'll lock her up somewhere and let her fester.
I told you so!
She won't escape punishment, and won't hurt anyone else again. Maybe she'll live, But now they can't pretend nothing happened.
And what will you do now? Will you go back to the town hall, Lumir?
It's true I've made amends in the eyes of the law, but I probably won't go back now. Maybe better to write something about it. Who knows?
Won't you go back to drinking?
No, it didn't help anything, did it? If I had just persevered instead, I should have pitied those girls, and not myself.
Don't fret. It was a terrible mess, and all three of us had to put our heads together.
Yes. You helped me when I was in need, and didn't even know it. Maybe I'll just keep helping as long as I can.
Helping others is the best thing a person can do in this world.
And what will you do, Catherine? Will you stay here?
My work isn't done yet. I have to work in the tavern here, and then we'll see. Maybe I'll find work elsewhere.
Do you think we could have done better?
Everything can always be done better. But most important is to do it well and quickly.
Catherine is right. I'll still be kicking myself. Maybe to my dying day. But none of us did anything bad.
That's not entirely true.
I'm talking about innocent people. No more girls died because of you. And that's good.
Well, let's go our separate ways.
Thank you, lad. You prevented future murders. And you also saved me. And for that, I will be eternally grateful.
I thank you both. Without you, the devil knows how it would have turned out.
Here you are, as a keepsake. And perhaps as a reward. And if you ever pass by, look us up.
Yes, here is a reward, Henry. And Lumir, we shall certainly meet again.
I could go for something to eat now.
Oke. Dapat perisai sama duit. Lumayan. Satu misi lagi selesai. Oke. Mohon maaf ya. Kayaknya untuk streamingnya kita sampai di sini dulu aja streamingnya. Info aja buat yang belum tahu, saya ini setiap malam saya usahain streaming. Nah kebetulan kebetulan besok saya kerja pagi, jadi streamingnya sampai di sini dulu aja. Kalau besok nggak kerja pagi sih biasa ini apa bisa saya lanjutin sampai jam 1 apa jam setengah 2 gitu loh. Pokoknya tiap malam saya usahain selalu streaming. Saya usahain tiap malam streaming game lah pokoknya gitu. Makasih banyak ya yang udah donasi tadi. Siapa namanya? Tamimazu, Bang Tamimazu. Aduh, makasih banyak Bang. Thank you loh. Oke. Thank you semuanya buat teman-teman yang udah mampir, udah nonton. Kita ketemu lagi di streaming berikutnya. Terima kasih banyak, thank you.